and talk about some really talented young players coming up through the system. Good morning, Mark.
Morning. How are you?
Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for taking a few minutes, and wanted to deviate a little bit from football here for a few minutes and talk tennis. I was really impressed with these girls in the Cape Atlantic League tournament. I know you work with them with your tennis training academy. A lot of these girls, obviously Manzo, talk about her for a minute or two and how impressive she's been throughout her career.
Yeah, I've seen Emily train throughout the years, and finally she had a chance to win the Cal championship behind Tess Fisher, who was a standout high school player over the past few years, and she finally had a chance to take the title this year. So, which was nice to see. So she's a very talented player. She only had a few losses in her whole career in the Cal championship or in the Cape Atlantic League. So it was pretty impressive, and it was her time to win it this year.
Yeah, I think she went 30-4 this year, and like you said, a lot of those Cal losses were to Tess Fisher. So really dominating career, and also some of these other girls, Mark, that are coming up. You're seeing a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Charisse Tigrado from Cedar Creek, she was in the final against Manzo, and you got some other great players like Morgan Grimmy and Sophia Pasquale over there at Holy Spirit. Jordan Moyer from Ocean City. I mean, this tournament next year is pretty much wide open. And it's really going to be who works the hardest in the offseason. Claudia Marone, obviously, from Mainland was out with sickness. But there's some really talented players coming up.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be without the standout players, next year it's going to be a level field. Whoever's going to train hard over the winter, and we have some outstanding players from Cedar Creek, as well as Holy Spirit. We got Morgan Grimmy, Sophia Pasquale, who got to the final 16 of the South Jersey tournament this year, which is an amazing accomplishment. We got Charisse Tigrado, a sophomore, that made the final this year. Jordan Moyer, who got to the semifinals. So next year is going to be a great tournament, and whoever works hardest, I think, is going to take the championship. So, but coming through the system, we have a lot of great players coming up, so it should be an exciting year for them for sure.
And Mark, when you talk about Cedar Creek and Tigrado, she might have a hard time even holding on to that number one position. When you talk about Jenna Crawford coming up right behind her, a freshman, she was in the quarterfinals. I mean, that's going to be a heck of a challenge match next August.
Jenna Crawford is one of my star pupils. She's a freshman, and she had an outstanding campaign. She's been training hard all year. She actually trained at the famed academy for a few weeks this summer at the IMG Academy in Florida. So she's serious, and she's.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she's serious, and I mean, I played with her just last night for 2 hours till about 10 o'clock in the evening, and she wants it, and it's just she had an impressive freshman campaign, and she's looking to make some noise for sure in the next couple of years. So
did she beat you?
Impressive. Yeah, I'm old, so there's no reason why they can't beat me. But yeah, she's a fantastic player for sure.
Mark, we got about a minute or two left here. Tell us a little bit more about your academy, the Mark Nigalan Tennis Academy, and what you're working on. I mean, you work obviously with a lot of you coach Holy Spirit, but you work a lot with these standout tennis players from throughout Atlantic Cape May counties. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, when you're not in season.
Yeah, when I'm not in season, it's kind of a cool thing where, I work with all the local kids as well. They come from Cape May, from Philadelphia. They come down to see me in the tennis academy, and what I do is, I just try to give the a nice opportunity to train year round. I during the summer I do multiple camps in Ocean City and Margate, as well as Absecon, and then I seamlessly run an academy through the winter, so they have an opportunity to train with all the local kids. It was kind of cool. I furnish all the local schools, just just to make the league better, make the tennis, promote tennis, and so hopefully it leaks down to great high school tennis, and just make everybody solid around the area for sure.
Mark, tell our fans who are listening, if we got some tennis fans out there, with some young players who want to get some extra training, how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, it's called the Mark Nigalan Tennis Academy. You can reach me at 609-992-1925, mntatennis.com. Love to hear from you, and we'll go from there for sure.
Good stuff, Mark. Sorry to cut you short. We got to get to Pete Thompson here on the other side of the break, so we'll let you go. Great talking some tennis with you, and like you said, there's some great young players coming up. It's going to be really interesting to see the next couple of years.
Excellent. Solly, thank you so much for promoting this game of tennis, please.
You got it. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Dave.